Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly stalking you tarot card reading. Let's have a look at the astrology reading cards to figure out who we're talking about, and then we can have a look at the tarot and see what's going on. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here is your first card. Libra. Libra. Mami. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Yes, I am mocking that famous Family Feud clip, Mami. Hey, how come my lights aren't working? Huh, that's weird. Hey. Oh well, I guess I'll have to change the battery. So we got Libra energy, air sign, and the lights are dying out here. Then we have Scorpio energy in the mix. Okay. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Libra and Scorpio, a lot of you guys are interchangeable. Well, not interchangeable, but you guys know each other. You're very familiar. Some of you. Finally, we've got Pisces energy, and this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Okay. Okie dokes. Wait, let's actually be able to see. So there it is right there. Got two water signs and an air sign. Libra rules the 7th house and also relationships. And then we have all sensitive matters when it comes to the water signs. Borderline psychic, but sensitive, very sensitive. So this person is very sensitive about relationships. Okay, that's hint enough. You know, water sign. It could be a very sensitive person, very emotional person, but they're just looking for things to be fair and balanced in their relationships. And so that's what they're doing out here in these streets. That's why they're out here, you know, stalking. And you know, I always say Scorpio's prime stalker energy. They're so sensitive and filled with like vengeance and depth and not letting things go kind of thing. Until they've had enough, but you know, for the most part they're like, they're prime stalker energy. Okay, so here we go. Here's your first card. Oh, the Fool. Hello. The Fool is your first card. Followed by the Page of Swords. Look at that. 2 air signs already. We're giving the Libra a go. The Fool is associated with Aquarius. Page of Swords is about drama. It's about drama, but it's like gossip drama. So this is taking a leap of faith. Diving into some of that drama. Some of you partaking in the drama. So I feel like if you're gossiping and chattering with somebody, they're probably talking about you. We get the King of Wands. This person may be manipulative, very manipulative, a mastery level of manipulation, and able to sway people in their perceptions. And it might be done out of just like a power trip, or yeah, power trip. The best way to describe it. Then we have the Moon, another dose of Pisces energy. The Moon is associated with Pisces. This card is in reverse, so it rules mind-altering energies, like when you're depressed, so your mind is so ADHD, drugs and alcohol, anything that makes you not clear. And also it rules secrets and the subconscious and things that lie beneath the surface about scenarios. Okay. And finally we have 3 of Cups. Friendship, celebration, sometimes celebration of like reconciliation, healing. Hopefully dokes. I feel like this person stalking you is just going out on a limb and trying to see what's going on, see what the latest tea is on you. I feel like they'll use that information. They're curious, not concerned. But I feel like it might be under the guise of sincerity, or, you know, like being sensitive. Oh, I heard about this. But I feel like there's a little bit of gossipy energy in it. There's not like this need to help or this need to get a hold of you to tell you something. It feels more like idle gossip and a little bit of manipulation to get information, because there are obviously some secrets floating around or some things that you may not want them to know. The moon is about our subconscious, and I feel like it's like they subconsciously want to know more than they're willing to admit. So they're trying to be slick with it as they accumulate information without actually directly asking. You're trying to be slick. Oh, I see you. Alright, we have the Three of Cups, so we know that, it might be mutuals that are letting them know information about you, or where they're going to seek information about you be through mutual. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm still friends with one of your family members, so I'll look at their page or, see their pictures, and if you're in there, I can tell if you're there for the wedding, if you're there for, like, little like that, It is pretty interesting that you have the Fool and the Moon, because one is taking a leap of faith and taking some sort of risk. Well, what is the risk, Like, is it that you guys don't talk? Is it that they really don't want you to know that they are inquiring about you? Like, is there some... Do you guys have bad blood? Because it doesn't seem like it. It could be concern. It could be one of those, like, stubborn relationships. It could be somebody that, like, is a family member that you're not talking to, or somebody that actually cares about you, but you guys are not close enough for them to be asking that. Could be like that. But the Fool heading into the gossip, maybe they just heard some gossip and that's why they're trying to look into you and stalk and see what's going on. Manipulate, be resourceful, but in their own self-serving way to get information about you. Well, if there are secrets here, I'm sure the secrets get divulged because this is in reverse. It doesn't remain secrets, and there's maybe okay, well, you know what, it could be good, because this could lead to some sort of reconciliation or reunion, coming back together. Hearing gossip, hearing some information might have them sensing or feeling or exhibiting that compassion area that we see with Pisces. Oh, I care. I do care. Oh, I heard this. What's the deal with that? Oh, really? Oh my God, let me give them a call. Let's all go for brunch. It feels like one of those. Doesn't feel like there's malice up in here, because the only swords we have are the Page of Swords, and that's like the gossipy stuff. But that's also like very not important. It's very idle gossip, or maybe like a spoiler gossip that leads to other things that are bigger secrets. But it's the tactics that are used that show you who this person is to get to those dark secrets or underneath secrets. Like, they go just beyond the status update. The Three of Cups. I wonder if this is like you posted something and word spreads around town, so they reach out to you to be of assistance, support, and maybe they get back in touch with you because you've been distant for a long time. So it could be that. Could be that. That could be the case. That looks good. I mean, that's sentimental, right? That's water sign type behavior. Where it's like, oh, I heard that you weren't doing so good. Oh, let me reach out. Let me bring you some stew. Like that. I heard some, but it starts out as gossip, right? It starts out as some gossip. All right, so that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.